7 events have now been cleared in the Ultimate Racer section of the game. And now it's time to move on to event number 8, the GMChallengeMulti-TrackKnockout. And the track we are going to is Coastal Parklands. It's an intra-squad battle between the Opel Speedster and the Vauxhall VX220. Which coupe will come out on top in this 3-round race knockout? Finishing third unlocks event 12, placing second unlocks events 12 and 13. I think I can see where this is going. Winning unlocks events 12 through 14. So basically, if we win the event, we just unlock everything, more or less. Just had to check and see if my door was shut. I'm glad to say it is. Well, anyway. I've used the Vauxhall the last 2 times now, so I think I'm going to use the Opel again. And as for the colour, well, sure, why not? This'll work. It's worked for me before. Can't really think about what other colours I'd want to drive this thing in, personally. Well, anyway. So we know it's another championship, and it's once again Noah's Ark, as we have 2 Vauxhalls and 2 Opels for this, as we start off at Coastal Parklands. Let's go! Beginning our next knockout championship. And already getting a reasonable start. I do of course hold the previous record here at Coastal Parklands, and of course we have got to watch out for the coppers who are now going to be coming after us, and I know it's a much better option for me to use the road and leading the pack here at Coastal Parklands, and it looks as though there is... This is where this whole thing is going to become chaos-filled, I'd imagine. But either way, we will get round to using the faster cars later on in the game. And yep, I knew that was going to cause chaos. Well, at least I can say it was relatively early into the lap. It wasn't too damaging for my expectations, and downshifting so I can take the shortcut. I know this is the optional route to take, and I have taken the shortcut because I figured that was my best choice, and gonna go around the trees whilst I'm here, and under the bridge we go. And yep, that copper just had to ruin my run. Fuck you. Well, at least I can say the AI aren't doing much better than me at the moment. And I am now right behind the leader and closing in, looking to make a move. And I've now taken the lead as we are on the front stretch here at Coastal Parklands, and doing pretty well for myself, as I'm now back in the lead once again and just hitting 140 down the stretch. And into turn 1 we go once again, and keeping myself in, and yep, there are roadblocks. I had a feeling there were going to be roadblocks sooner or later, and yep, that van forced me to take drastic action there, and that roadblock was not very effective because of how much. Simply because of how much room there was on. Simply because of how much runoff there was for me to just avoid it. I mean, if they went all the way, then it would have been harder for me to avoid, but ultimately, I avoided it rather well. And slowing down so I can take the shortcut. I do now know this shortcut, whenever there aren't cops in position, is the best route to take. And there is another roadblock up ahead of me, so I'm going to have to try my best to avoid this one as well, but I'd imagine this one is going to be slightly harder.
28 County, I need help. 31, 28.
Busted.
I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, whatever. There's still time. I think this is going to be where my win streak ends. That roadblock literally costed me a shot at the dub. And if I finish last in this, then I'll know precisely who to put the blame on. Well, I knew my winning streak was going to end sooner or later. I don't think I'm beating him. That's too big of a gap, the way I see it.
47 County, I've got him again. Commencing pursuit. Vehicle is a silver Opel Speedster.
The only thing I can really do is just finish second.
You've qualified for the next round of knockout competition.
Well, I knew something crazy was going to end my win streak eventually. And under the circumstances, it just happened to be a fucking roadblock that basically got me busted. Glad to say I wasn't the only one who got busted though, because Mika also got busted. Anyway, let's move on. And I was well behind the lap record I set in the Ford TS50. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm through to the next round, so let's just move on. And now I'm not going to save it because I need to win before I can save it. It's just a matter of making it through to the next round and then you're basically home free. Anyways, we are now at Alpine Trail for our second race. Ashley has been eliminated, so it's just between myself, Wayne, and Mika. Is it going to be a Opel duel or another Vauxhall v Opel battle? As I do get bonus points for starting in second, and I do now take the lead. I know very well if it hadn't been for that roadblock I probably would have won the previous race, but again, there's nothing I can do about that now. Just have to hope it doesn't happen to me again, and then if it does, I'll just have to keep trying until I do win. It's only one race that matters, that being the final race, and once I have won the final race, I've basically won the whole series, more or less. And I am leading this race at the moment. And not doing too badly at the moment, as I do now already have an advantage. Of course, I've got to say, I was basically dominating a lot of these races, kind of like how the Philadelphia Eagles are dominating the NFL at the moment, and I'm busted.
You're busted.
Fuck you. there's going to be a point in where sooner or later I wind up getting busted 3 times. Sooner or later, there is going to be a point in where I get busted 3 times, and then that's it. I'm basically out of it. It basically works like if you're a batter in baseball, and basically once you get 3 strikes, that's it, you're off the field.
27 County. Vehicle just went by me at a high rate of speed.
And I do have a feeling that's going to happen sooner or later.
County All Patrol, 27 attempting to overtake vehicle.
27 County. I'm out of it.
County 27, record
And-
unavailable at this time. Will advise when they're
okay.
free.
I did not think he was going to be stationary.
In pursuit. Vehicle is a green Opel Speedster.
I honestly thought for sure he was going to be busted. I honestly thought for sure I was going to be busted there, but amazingly, I did not get busted. It is also extremely hard to speak over this game's in-game audio because whilst I'm trying to get in as much commentary as I can, this race at the moment is going terribly. You know, I might have to consider restarting this whole thing if I get eliminated. I hope that doesn't happen, but something tells me the chaos is getting to my head, and it's basically telling me sooner or later I will probably need to restart. And because I got busted by the cops again once before, I think this is going to become a growing trend from now on, where the cops are going to wind up handing me tickets in at least one race.
54 County. He just took out another car.
Okay. And that was very ineffective. Well, as long as I'm staying in it, then I don't think it really matters at this stage. I don't think it's my ineptitude, it's just the general chaos that's been plaguing me throughout this race so far, where
54 County.
basically
In pursuit. Vehicle is a silver Opel Speedster.
where basically
County, all units,
at this
54 in
point
high-speed pursuit. Vehicle
the
is a
chaos
silver
has been
Opel
putting me
Speedster.
on the chopping block and not the AI. But either way, it doesn't matter because I still managed to work my way to the front regardless,
54 County.
and
Let us know what we got.
Clear the air
I
for
am still
supervisor.
in this thing.
54 County. Request permission to set
As
up
long
a roadblock.
as I don't get busted 2 more times, then
9 all units.
I
Give me
will
an update.
still be in it.
54 County. I have the subject in sight by the line.
I'm also quite amazed to say how many views my channel now
27-9.
has.
The roadblock is in position.
County all patrols, roadblock is in place.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, no dice.
54 County. I need help.
County 54, record
And
unavailable
there
at
is
this
a
time. Will
roadblock
advise when
up
they're
ahead of
free.
me. Hopefully, if it's possible, I can find an opening. And can I get through here?
I've got him again.
Commencing pursuit.
No, you
Vehicle
don't.
is a silver Opel Speedster.
County all units.
I avoid the
19 in
roadblock.
high-speed pursuit. Vehicle is a
And
silver Opel
I've
Speedster.
taken the
27-9.
Shortcut.
Suspect is blasted through the roadblock.
Still,
27-9.
I've basically
Let's get another
been
roadblock
dominating
Copy
a lot of
27.
these races, kind of like how the Philadelphia Eagles have more or less been dominating the NFL. You basically know that sooner or later, even the best team is going to lose at least one game, and ultimately, because of how dominant I've been, there was no way that domination was going to continue without there being a loss somewhere in between.
Copy 19.
But that's okay, because it's only one race that counts,
31-9.
and
Roadblock
for
set.
me, it's
County
just
local
one
patrol,
race
roadblock is
that
in
I need to
place.
worry about in order to win. As long as I win the final race, then I've got nothing to worry about. Also, as long as I don't get 3 tickets
19,
that bust me
I'm gonna bump him.
from this race entirely.
I'm taking this jump out.
And yep, there is a roadblock there, but it's okay,
31-9.
because I go around the outside, and... Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
Copy 31. 54
I don't think there's going to be time for another roadblock. I don't think there's going to be time for another roadblock, mate. And... there we go, back to winning ways.
You've qualified for the next round of knockout competition. You've unlocked the Need for Speed edition of the Aston Martin Vanquish.
Interesting. So we've now got an Aston Martin in our roster. And we've now got 19 cars available to use. Guess that must be because of the Need for Speed points again. Yep. I've now got 416,300 NFS points. Also glad to say I'm not the only one who's getting tickets, because Mika also got busted. Wayne makes it through to the final round, and again, pretty chaotic, but still able to at least give myself something reasonable. I might as well get a replay whilst I'm here, for at least the first minute. Pretty crazy race altogether, but glad to say, regardless of the circumstances, I still won at the end of the day, and that's all that really matters. I won the battle, and now hopefully I can win the war as well. If that's at all possible. I think I'll just get the first minute whilst I'm here, because that seems to be the best moments I can have with this thing. I also don't think there's any rewards I can get for avoiding arrest. For avoiding arrests in this thing. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think that's enough. Anyways. Let's now move on to final race, as I have got my minute plus of video footage recorded, and now we can move on to Calypso Coast 2, where it is going to be a duel between the two Opals. Myself versus Wayne. Who will win? We shall wait and see. Hopefully it will be me, but I won't know for sure until chaos has come into my favour. And immediately taking the shortcut. I know this is going to be the route to take in order for me to gain some positions in the corner. And he's also taken the shortcut. Oh well. Slow start, but again, that was only the start. We've still got a long way to go in this race before we get to the end of it. There's also going to be plenty of cops in between, I can feel it already.
28 count.
And
Commencing traffic stop.
keeping myself in the hunt at the moment, and going to take a shortcut here, even though there's no road that shows it's a shortcut. It does help me get back up into contention, and I am now in the lead of this thing. And I am now up into the lead. About probably a minute later. Anyways. And that SUV... yeah, that SUV was just parked there. He was literally not even bothered to move. He was just parked there
County 31.
for whatever reason.
Record unavailable at this time. We'll advise when they're free.
I might have to consider turning down my TV in a few minutes just so I don't have to feel so overwhelmed with all of this
County local patrols. 46
in-game
high-speed pursuit.
voice
Vehicle
input.
is a green Opel Speedster.
Of course, it is okay. Of course, it is okay to have at least one loss as a dominant team, because normally, if you have one loss during the course of a year, it can basically show you where you need to improve, and if you do manage to improve in the area you need to improve, and I think he just got busted. Yep.
Copy 28.
I think it was in the other speedster again, and yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Well, I know that interval is not gonna last, unless... Is it Wayne who's in this race? I think it's Wayne who's driving the other speedster. It'll probably show me in a few minutes, but...
I just
well,
spotted
anyway.
the vehicle.
Copy 54.
Anyways, he's closing. I would have expected the rubber banding to do that, otherwise this wouldn't be a race anymore.
Copy 54.
And I do lead the first lap here at Calypso Coast Reverse, and there is a roadblock up ahead of me, but it's okay because I will be taking the shortcut and running the roadblock whilst I'm here.
County 54. Record unavailable at this time. We'll
And
advise when
I've
they're
made
free.
it past the roadblock,
31 County, the suspect has gone around the roadblock.
and
31 County, let's get another roadblock set up.
this is not
26 County,
going to be my idea of fun.
in pursuit. Vehicle is a silver Opel
But anyway.
Speedster.
County
Still
local
keeping
patrol.
myself
46 in high-speed pursuit. Vehicle is a silver Opel Speedster.
That just flew me right across the road. The way he hit me there, and then once I made contact with the tree, that
26
basically
County,
just
we're
sent
slowing
me
up to do it
flying
again.
straight across the road. Like I literally just had no control whatsoever to
28 County,
get
we
myself.
have a barricade. It's near the marina.
County all patrols. Roadblock is in place.
Well, so glad to say the next event I do will actually
26 County,
involve
I
me
need help.
playing as the cop,
46, I am the suspect.
and there's a
28
roadblock,
County,
but
the suspect has run the
it's okay
roadblock.
because I
28
get past the
County, let's
roadblock.
set another roadblock.
And something tells me Wayne might actually win this one. No, you fucking don't. You are not busting me this time. You better think twice if you're gonna bust me that easily. You'd really better think twice before you think about busting me. Come on. Come on. Stay in it, stay in it, stay in it.
The road. Send him into the ditch. 54 County, in pursuit. Vehicle is
send-
a green Opel Speedster.
I'll send you into the goddamn ditch in
County
a
local
minute.
patrols. 54 in high-speed pursuit. Vehicle
If you don't-
is a green Opel Speedster.
If you don't get off my ass. I really lost a bunch of time with that one. Well, anyway. Still got some time to catch up. Hopefully I will not make the
31
same
County,
mistake
the
I did last
subject
time.
is not responding.
Copy 31.
And that's exactly what I
31
do.
County, I'm out of it.
I do make
28,
yet
31,
another mistake.
I'm on. 28 County, I'm out of
Fuck
commission.
me.
County 28. Wrecker is en route.
Oh,
46 County,
Oh,
we have a
has he
barricade.
stopped?
It's near the ruins.
yep. Okay. I did not
County
think it
local
was going to
patrols.
stop there.
Roadblock is in place.
It's alright. It's fine. I'm still in this. I've not been eliminated from contention yet. I am still in this thing. I'm also pretty sure Wayne just got busted again.
54 counties.
And yep, there has to be a roadblock right at the finish. Although it doesn't matter because I run it, and I win!
Won the knockout.
Copy 46.
What a remarkable turn of events.
Well done. You have just won the General Motors Challenge Multi-Track Knockout.
I'm also so glad I won't have to do this event again because those 3 races were crazy. As in, they were just absolutely fucking crazy from start to finish. And after the way this series started, I did not think I was going to come back and win it the way I did. Guess it must have been a matter of me not getting busted. And also avoiding the roadblocks. Oh, so that's what happened to Wayne. Okay, he got busted. No wait, hold on, that was earlier on. Yeah, he must have been in a barricade with the cops earlier on. That's probably what slowed him down enough. But anyway, doesn't matter because...
You've beaten the lap record for this track.
yeah, whatever.
You beat the track record.
Whatever you say. Okay. I am so glad that's all over. That was, and by definition, a wreckfest that somehow wasn't a wreckfest. Because we had no DNFs. We were literally just wrecking each other left and right throughout that event. Anyways, 8 events are done in Ultimate Racer, and next time we are going to be going back to Championship mode, where we will now do the UK versus Germany tournament. So, let's head back now to Championship mode and do the UK versus Germany tournament.